Since I've been playing golf for over 50 years, I guess I would classify myself as a golf enthusiast. As a kid, I would play golf in the local summer league, and it was fun for all. There were weekly matches, plenty of prizes, but the most common prize was the logo golf ball from the course we played on, Lazy B. Our nation's bicentennial was July 4th, 1976, and I decided to play golf the following day. My mom dropped me off at Lazy B. I went into the clubhouse and got paired with a dad and his two sons. So I had my new Lazy B golf ball and we started to play. I did fine on holes 1 through 3, and then we went to hole 4, which was a par 3. It wasn't quite as challenging as the picture you see on the screen, but you get the point. Anyways, I took out my 5-iron and hit it towards the stick. I was wondering if it was going to go in the greenside bunker or stay on the green, and the ball just barely was on the left side of the green, continued forward, went to the back of the green, and right in the hole. It was pretty exciting for an 11-year-old. I jumped around. We celebrated a bit and we continued to play. At the end of the round, the dad said, "Let's go to the clubhouse and report your hole-in-one." We went into the clubhouse. The club pro was there. He made a big deal, a little kid getting a hole-in-one, and he handed me over a trophy. Fast forward 48 years, and here is my trophy, and here is the golf ball. It's a Lazy B golf ball, a logo ball, golf ball that is 48 years old. So every year on July 5th, I think about my hole-in-one anniversary. Polymer stabilization against environmental degradation comes in two main forms. There's high temperature, low time stabilization, which is really just processing. In this case, they're putting stabilizers in there to make sure the degradation isn't beyond 10 to 15%. You may have heard with plastics, they put stabilizers in so the pellets could pass through 7 times because regrind is used. There's also stabilization against normal use. So that's long time, normal temperature. And it's really the product's life cycle. So if we talked about a golf shoe, it might be under warranty or expected to perform for 1 to 1.5 years. Here's my latest shoe purchase from FootJoy. Do you think this is a polymer fest? Also remember, cars, their product life spec might be 10 years, refrigerators might be 15 years. So all the polymers need to be stabilized for that time period. Welcome back to another episode of Polymer E-Club's Ask Dr. Paul. Today we're going to highlight the environmental degradation of elastomers in normal use. So when your boss talks about polymer or elastomer degradation, what do you need to know? We know that polymers degrade with oxygen, ozone, heat, UV. Let's take a look at the table on the screen and we'll see maximum operating temperature in degrees C for various elastomers. From the table, you can see that these elastomers harden or soften with time or with oxidation. Natural rubber softens. That means that oxygen is splitting molecules. It's diminishing the network and you get this softer network. Where EPDM is the opposite. You get hardening, which means that scission, what it's doing is it's creating more crosslinks and it's making the material harder over time. Which brings me back to my hole-in-one about 48 years ago, my trophy, my logo Lazy B golf ball that feels hard as a rock. So besides getting a hole-in-one, I have time and age tested the golf ball and concluded that the butadiene core and the cover seems to have hardened over time. Knowing that polymers are stabilized to prevent environmental degradation, that's working knowledge. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and even share if you appreciate the content. I'm Paul Nash for Polymer E-Club's Ask Dr. Paul. Thanks for watching.